All right, get ready because we are embarking on a seriously awe-inspiring journey today. We're going to step right out of the present day and fast forward exactly 1 millennium. Through the incredible research we're unpacking in this documentary explainer, we're going to explore the future habitats of humanity in the year 3000. It's a scientific, deeply futuristic look at our world, and the transformations we're going to see, well, they will completely redefine what it actually means to live on Earth. So let's start with a massive, fundamental question. What will Earth look like in 1,000 years? To really grasp this, I need you to do something for me. Completely wipe the slate clean. Forget the glass and steel skyscrapers you see today. Forget the modern skylines of cities like New York or Dubai. Just erase all that heavy, static infrastructure from your mind, because the future we're looking at today represents a total, absolute departure from that kind of engineering.
You see, by the year 3000, cities are no longer just collections of inanimate buildings. They actually become living organisms. We're talking about a massive paradigm shift here. Humanity moves completely away from pouring dead concrete and forging cold steel, and transitions entirely to bioengineered materials. Humanity's habitat will literally be alive. It's going to respond to the environment and function as a breathing, organic part of the planet.
First up, Section 1, the Living Metropolises, Biodigital Architecture.
Okay, so terrestrial life in this future has a deeply organic, grounded feel. It merges the absolute cutting edge of digital engineering with the ancient biological power of nature itself. Instead of laying down a concrete foundation, these massive structures are cultivated. They are literally grown directly from the DNA of genetically modified giant trees. And because they're grown from biological material, these buildings actually breathe. It's wild to think about, but they act as colossal biological filters that actively suck up massive amounts of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. And the byproduct? It's life-giving. These towering tree-like structures produce fresh, clean oxygen for the millions of inhabitants living inside them. They become the literal, functioning lungs of the metropolis.
Now you're probably wondering, how do we actually get around a city that's essentially a giant living forest? Well, the traditional asphalt highway is completely gone. It's been replaced by suspended magnetic transport networks. Just imagine sleek transit capsules gliding silently on magnetic fields. They use quantum levitation to eliminate friction entirely, so no noise, no bumps. And the best part? These networks are completely hidden. They're woven directly into floating vertical gardens suspended kilometers above the ground. The whole experience is seamless, quiet, and perfectly immersed in lush greenery.
Moving on to Section 2, Oceanix, the underwater world.
We're plunging from those towering biodigital forests straight down into the deep blue. The tone shifts a bit here. It's mysterious, it's deep, and it is highly, highly technological. According to the research, due to severe climate change and rising planetary sea levels over the centuries, humanity had to adapt by conquering the oceans. And we aren't talking about small experimental scientific outposts. We are talking about billions of people. The sheer scale of human adaptation is staggering. In the year 3000, completely underwater megacities house entire societies, economies, and cultures, all existing perpetually beneath the waves.
To actually make this possible, the engineering is, frankly, mind-bending. These deep-sea populations are protected by giant, transparent graphene domes. Now, graphene is incredibly light, but unimaginably strong. Just picture this. You're looking up from your underwater city street, right through a massive, crystal-clear canopy that is somehow holding back the crushing weight and pressure of the ocean, all while allowing you to watch marine life swimming right above your city.
But wait, the deep ocean is pitch black, right? The solution here is brilliant. Literally. Bioluminescence. Instead of harsh artificial lighting, the illumination systems for these underwater megacities are directly inspired by deep-sea creatures. They utilize organic, light-emitting processes to cast this gentle, glowing, ambient light across the oceanic abyss. These engineered biochemical reactions provide perpetual illumination. It perfectly mimics the natural environment of the deep sea and turns these massive domes into glowing pearls sitting at the bottom of the ocean.
And just like our living terrestrial cities, the infrastructure down here is incredibly efficient. To move between these massive domes, the transport system relies on ultra-fast hydrodynamic capsules. These are vehicles specifically designed to slice through the dense water with zero resistance. And for power, the city sustains itself dynamically. It extracts energy directly from the perpetual movement of deep ocean currents. Giant, submerged turbines capture the kinetic energy of the water, creating a closed, perfect loop of renewable power that is harvested right from the city's surrounding environment.
All right, Section 3, Cities in the Clouds, the Stratosphere.
Prepare yourselves because we are ascending rapidly. From the crushing depths of the ocean floor, we're rocketing up into the boundless skies. This represents humanity's ultimate vertical migration. Now, why go to the clouds? The rationale is actually beautiful. Humanity leaves the ground behind so that the Earth's surface can become a fully protected natural reserve, to let the planet heal and to let nature reclaim the continents unhindered. A massive portion of the population simply moves upwards. They leave the terrestrial ecosystems perfectly preserved down below.
I want you to really picture this, floating in the stratosphere, offering a life beyond the clouds, where pollution is just a memory. Visually, imagine standing on the edge of a majestic, sprawling platform constructed from ultra-lightweight aero materials. There is zero smog. There are no concrete walls blocking your view. You're enveloped in the pristine, thin air of the stratosphere, bathed in brilliant, unfiltered sunlight. You gaze down on this endless, brilliant sea of white clouds. It's a completely pollution-free environment, vast, airy, and entirely untethered from the world below.
So how on earth do they stay up there? Or how off Earth, I guess? The mechanics are staggering. These cities are supported by highly advanced anti-gravity fields and powered by incredibly dense hydrogen technology, which creates immense lift. But here is perhaps the most fascinating part. These aren't stationary floating islands. They are nomadic platforms. They have this remarkable ability to gracefully drift and move across the globe. They actively follow the Earth's changing seasons or smoothly maneuver to avoid massive weather phenomena. It is an existence of total, unhindered freedom.
Let's bring this to Section 4, Depths versus Stratosphere. When we juxtapose these two extreme habitats, the contrast is absolutely breathtaking, and it beautifully showcases human adaptability. Think about it. Life in the ocean depths is an enclosed, high-pressure existence, heavily shielded by transparent graphene. The visual experience there is a glowing, bioluminescent twilight, and the city thrives on the fluid dynamic energy of ocean currents. Conversely, life in the stratosphere is defined by open, boundless freedom. Supported by invisible anti-gravity fields, inhabitants are bathed in abundant, blinding natural sunlight, characterized by a nomadic drifting with the seasons. They are two completely opposite extremes of existence, yet both are completely mastered by futuristic engineering.
Which brings us to our final section, your future.
We have to bring our documentary explainer back from the awe-inspiring year of 3000 to right now, the present moment. We've seen tree-skyscraper hybrids acting as the world's lungs, deep-sea aquatic empires glowing in the pitch black, and aerial nomadic platforms drifting above the weather itself. Which brings us to the ultimate question for you. In what kind of city would you choose to live 1,000 years from now? Are you drawn to those grounded living forests? The mysterious, bioluminescent ocean depths? Or maybe the boundless, sunlit freedom of the stratosphere? I want you to really think about it. Leave a comment down below with your choice. And hey, if you enjoyed this explainer journey, make sure you subscribe so we can embark on more explorations together. Until next time, keep looking forward.